Welcome to day 6 of our USA trip exploring California and Hawaii. Highlights include Alcatraz, Golden Gate Bridge, Avenue of the Giants, Pearl Harbor, Kualoa Ranch and Disneyland. Today we go to Union Square, the Painted Ladies, Golden Gate Bridge, Palace of the Fine Arts, Crissy Field Beach, Chinatown, the Ferry Building and Pier 7. We purchased a one-day Muni pass for $13 each, and this included use of the cable cars. You can purchase this on your phone and this will get scanned. The Muni pass cannot be used on BART transportation. If you are staying in the main areas of the city, you shouldn't need to use the BART. We walked from the hotel to the cable car on the Powell Mason line at Bay Street. The cable cars are really crowded and there are often long queues to get on, but it's a must-do experience in San Francisco. The cable car lost momentum around the corner and they had to call for help for a push start. Cable cars have been used as a method of transportation in San Francisco since 1873. Our first stop was Union Square. We did not spend long here as there was not much to see. There are lots of high-end stores, restaurants and cafes, so it's more of a shopping district than a tourist area. We had a brief look around the square and headed over to the bus stop across the street. You can catch the number 38 or the 38R bus to the Painted Ladies. The walk from the bus stop to Alamo Park took us along Steiner Street. There is some amazing architecture to see along the way. The Painted Ladies on the east side of Alamo Square Park are a row of Victorian houses known for their scenic beauty. They're one of the most iconic and photographed sites in San Francisco. You may recognise them from movies such as The Woman in Red, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Conversation, Dirty Harry, The 5-Year Engagement, Shut Up Little Man, Bicentennial Man, So I Married an Axe Murderer, and the TV series Full House. The skyline of the city creates a stunning backdrop behind the houses. From here we had to get 2 buses to get to our next stop, the Golden Gate Bridge. The bus stops right outside the Welcome Centre. The Welcome Centre serves as a tourist information area and sells lots of souvenir items. The Welcome Centre is open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. The toilets are located across the street from the Welcome Centre. There are beverage and food options available at the historic Roundhouse Cafe. There are lots of information boards in the plaza to read. The Golden Gate Bridge is San Francisco's most popular tourist attraction. Construction of the bridge commenced in 1933 and was open to traffic in 1937, and at the time it was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world. The bridge is 1.7 miles long and 90 feet wide and is strong enough to withstand magnitude 8 earthquakes. The rise in popularity of the automobile, the expanding population of San Francisco, the beaches and other attractions to the north, and the limitations of the ferry system all contributed to the proposal to build a bridge across the Golden Gate. From the Golden Gate Plaza, we caught the number 28 bus to the Palace of the Fine Arts. The palace was constructed in 1915 as a temporary exhibition space for the 1915 Panama Pacific International Exposition. It was designed as a decaying Roman ruin by architect Bernard Maybeck. In the shape of a semicircle around the lagoon, the large colonnades flank the 162-foot-tall rotunda. While most of the exposition was demolished, when the exposition ended, the palace was so beloved that a Palace Preservation League was founded while the fair was still in progress. Originally intended to only stand for the duration of the expo, by the 50s the structure became a crumbling ruin. In 1964 the palace was completely demolished and was rebuilt in 1974. There is no fee to visit the palace. It is a very tranquil environment and will be a lovely place for a picnic or to sit and read a book. We took the short 8-minute walk from the palace to Crissy Field Beach. This stunning white sand beach offers amazing views of the Golden Gate Bridge. There are a wealth of amenities like picnic tables, restrooms and grills, and it also has one of the world's best kite surfing spots. walked to the bus stop across the street and got the number 30 to Chinatown. We needed to find somewhere for lunch and we hadn't made any reservations, so we did a quick Google and found the Z&Y restaurant had pretty good reviews. We were not disappointed. They had a very extensive menu, the food was very good and the service couldn't be faulted. We ordered a variety of dishes and put them in the middle so we could all try a bit of everything. After lunch, we strolled through the streets, taking in the amazing architecture and a little shopping. We went to see the iconic Chinatown gateway known as Dragon's Gate. We walked to the end of the street to get the California Line cable car to the Ferry Building. Since 1898, the Ferry Building has stood as an iconic landmark and gateway to San Francisco, visited annually by millions. The marketplace is home to nearly 50 local artisan food merchants, restaurants and small eateries. Just a short walk from the Ferry Building is Pier 7, a pedestrian pier offering great views of the city and Transamerica Pyramid. It's time to head back to the hotel and we caught the F streetcar to Fisherman's Wharf. A quick drink stop at Bistro Bodine before going back to the hotel and ordering a pizza. If you enjoyed this video, please watch day 7 where we go to the Avenue of the Giants.